Ah.
rap.
Hello, this is Vicki Gervicus at the Greater Gainesville Chamber of Commerce, and I'm delighted to welcome Patrick Ingle today. He is one of the candidates for the Gainesville City Commission special election, which will be held on Tuesday, November 16th. And we're going to have a chat with him today and get to know him a little bit better as we prepare for that election. Patrick, welcome. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Patrick Ingle, and I am the new candidate or the newcomer to politics. I am the one without experience. Again, I say you don't need experience in this local election. This is an entry level position. This is where you start out when you want to decide you want to enter politics and you want to serve the people instead of just an employer or yourself. You want to serve, because this is where two of my fellow candidates have started out in this position. That's why I bring up that they really are overqualified for this entry level position. And I go more into detail on my website, journey to the publicoffice.vote. There's always a link on my campaign finance page on Elijah too. I go more in detail why I say that they're overqualified there. But I just like to make a difference. I'm not ready to retire yet. I still do writing authoring. I do open source things and books. And I want to have a chance to give back to the government to help them organize, take my skills, technology skills, organizational skills, so that could be useful. Even my empathy and my humility and my respect, bring it to the commission as well.
Okay, terrific. Thank you so much. All right, well, let's jump in and discuss a couple questions that I have for you. We're going to have 5 questions. And so the first one is, what do you perceive are the 3 most important concerns facing the city right now?
The 3 most the same 3 concerns I've been campaigning on, which are affordable housing, transportation, infrastructure, as well as retail and restaurant workers to their protection and return of it. But our primary concern is stop the fighting, get the more cooperation among the commissioners, make sure that they are all on the same page of that they represent the people.
Mhm.
If elected, I'm only going to be one of 7 commissioners. I bring my views as well as those who I've talked to represent. There's like over 7 people bring their 7 views. It all takes with collaboration and cooperation. Through my professional career, I've learned to collaborate and cooperate to get the end goal, get the job done. In this case, represent the people and what's best for the citizens of Gainesville.
Okay, very good. I think you'll find that you'll have an opportunity to talk a little bit more about those with some of the next questions. So the second one is, what would be your top priorities and projects if elected?
First priority is help get everybody back on the same page.
Mhm.
So we can all get back to governing. We are the legislative bodies. We are still mandated by state and federal guidelines. So we can't really when we make new legislation, new rules, we can't make a law that conflicts with state or federal. Make sure we don't do that. And then talk and learn how my issues, my goals line up and how we can work together to get everybody's goals, where we all can cooperate and work together and stay in the confines of the legal bounds of our offices to get things done and better to improve for Gainesville.
Okay, all right. Again, a good segue into the next question, which is, the city of Gainesville has experienced unusually high turnover, both on the commission and with staff. What skills would you bring to this office that might make a difference there?
Cooperation, collaboration, as well as respect. That's definitely big because I even said going through my life, always been one that has been picked on, made fun of, people mean spirited. But instead of being angry at people, I learned to make friends and people cooperate. Say, you can call me whatever name you want to, do anything you want. You're not going to change me. You're not going to affect me with that. I'd rather be your friend or at least your colleague that I respect and equal respect with that.
Okay, very good. All right, the next question is, COVID-19 continues to present issues within our community and our state. What actions do you think we need to take locally to move forward?
We need to encourage people that it is safe for a vaccine. I'm fully vaccinated. I understand people's concern about the new vaccine rollout, how quick it got rolled out with that. And we have to ensure that help people that it is safe and at least somehow make some protection within the bounds of our office and legal framework. We can't mandate stuff that higher officers tell us we couldn't mandate. But we have to stay within that legal framework there. But basically, like I said, I like to get people vaccinated, but I understand your apprehensions with that. Talk to me. If you see me sitting in a restaurant eating, it's okay to come up and talk to me. I respect you. I might just say hi and go about that, but I'm okay. You can come up and engage in conversation. You see me sitting down. But yeah, and tell me emails on my website. Tell me how I can help, how we can help. So you won't relieve these apprehensions of the vaccination and things.
Okay, very good. And the final question is, why should members of the business community vote for you?
I'm an entrepreneur by trade. Even going back to my teen years, always businesses, always a lot of businesses. So I understand the small business. I can also understand the major costs in small business would be overhead, could be rent, things like that, utilities, other expenses with that. So I understand where you're coming from. And I also would like to look for ways that would help reduce the overhead of small businesses so it can increase the small business footprint, especially in the downtown area and other areas that all these vacant buildings, gets small business into these vacant buildings at a much more affordable price. I'd love to see that, yeah, because I understand the bottom line. I mean, I'm a published author on Amazon Barnes & Noble with many technical books, including some business books as well.
Okay, very good. All right, well, now you can bring us home if there's anything that you didn't get to say that you wanted to say, or if you have a closing statement, this is your opportunity.
As I go back, that I am the candidate without experience because you don't need experience in a local election when you're starting out. And electing me will help preserve our democracy because it shows that anybody, me and you, can run in a local election and have a chance of winning. And that's how we preserve democracy. As for turnover, we should have a different commission every election, different people coming in, everyone gets a chance. But there's the permanent government, which is the charter officers. They're the ones who actually run the day-to-day operation. They should not be a high turnover. And in the municipal code, and my fellow candidates have pointed out this as well, the commissioner cannot direct the operations or direct the charter officers. We can only inquire on status. We can't micromanage them. And that's one thing I would prevent my fellow commissioners not to micromanage other officers. We appointed them, now let them do the job and support them and inquire things that come up, make sure things coming back, but we don't micromanage them. They're the permanent government, we're the elected government, we're the temporary government and the legislature. So.
All righty. Well, thank you so much. It was nice to have a chance to talk to you today. And as I said, this is the Greater Gainesville Chamber, and we encourage all of our members and all of our citizens to get out and vote in this special election on Tuesday, November 19th. Thank you very much. Thank you, Patrick.